for a topic that I've kind of been re-implementing for like 3 or 4 times, and I think it's quite interesting. And I'm not sure. I'm trying to make like a library of this thing that I've been redoing over and over again. So let me first explain to you. So imagine you have like a actually, let's go to different tab here. Okay, put this separately. Let's make it bigger. What the fuck happened here? Linux. All right. I'll put this here in case someone actually said something. I need to do it like this. There is like a stupid way to do it. Okay. Oh, yeah, like that. There's like, so you have like right click on a tab, right click on the app, which is different. As you can see, there's like different settings on tab search. If you put it here, it's like just different. But then if you right click on this one, it's Linux's job. And if you right click here, okay, something else. And if you right click here, again something else, inspect page, and it's like incredibly how many things you can have with right click. But this is the one I care about. I want to put it always on top. So in case somebody says anything, I can say it. I don't have a better, maybe I can develop an app for this, but I don't think that's worth it right now. Everybody's doing their own custom thing, so maybe that's a nice thing to do, like, you know, hook to this API, but we'll see. So let's discuss about the problem. So, for example, I have this app, which like all the saga starting from this, like me trying to do like local UI apps. So basically, it's like a mini paint, and it should be still deployed here. It's not. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Why is it not? H-top? Interesting. This is an interesting thing. If I F9 this. Yeah. Interesting. Existe. Okay. Oh, because I need to do it like this. Oh, kind of bizarre. Yeah, I'm sorry for this. So I think my VPS has a security problem. I don't have any very important data over there. Yeah, I want to use tail skill. I mean, not because I don't want to use it. I never like actually looked into it to see what's it's actually doing. All right, killed. I killed. No RAM. I wonder. I just want to call Ranulf, and it doesn't like it. Wonder why. Who kills it? Go. Does this work? I'm sure I build it in run all. That's also a question. I don't want to build it, I just want to run it. I already started badly. Well, when you build shit yourself, you constantly encounter issues, I guess. So let me go back to the problems. So let's open a Blackboard. Oh my god, what even? Wait, nothing. Okay, does this work perfectly? Present this doesn't. A bit sad. Just it doesn't start actually. No, go. Hold on. I just want to go around on this one. So, yeah. Slightly better. I'm not sure why this doesn't work anyway. So the problem is the following. So let's start from the scratch. So you have an app, right? Let's say a UI app. You have your great app. It has like a UI, right? And you have a button here. Okay, maybe let's make that a bit bigger. Let's say have button, right? And you click it. And you have like, I don't know, something changing, right? So you click and then something changes. I don't know, like something changes in your app. And this changes like some message here, maybe, you know, from this button. And you have like all of this, right? And you have like interactions through the UI, but the interactions are always like a click or a keyboard. You can also have like keyboard interactions, right? But the problem with all of this is that these are peripherals, and these peripherals, you know, you need to touch them in the real world. You can emulate them, sure, but that's also like yet another layer just to like emulate the real world. And like, right, sure, like you can have like your emulator here that kind of interacts with the OS somehow in a seamless way, that, you know, then kind of does something like this. And I'm not saying that this isn't the way to do it, and it's probably a good way to do it. And then you know, you get your app here, right, like this. And you know, like you do something like this, like repeat. But my problem with this is that, you know, like you need to install, and maybe that's an interesting project on its own, but you need to like have this emulator, which simply all it does is kind of simulate the real world, right? Because like you have real world here. You have maybe like a human. And maybe you would have here like some sort of a script. But I posit that this part, like the middle part, this thing, doesn't need to be generic. It can be done in the app, right? So why not do it just like this? Script, or maybe like this to keep the. Why can't we do it like this? Why can't we add like a fake peripheral at app level? So you don't have to go through the OS, you don't have to go through like an emulator, you don't have to go through anything. You can just, you know, send the data here. And what you turn your app into is basically like a small TCP connection. So is what you end up doing here. Now the problem is that I keep writing this code because what I want to achieve is the following. I want to have no, let's let this run in the background. Maybe eventually it will fix itself. So let's see, do I still have the, okay, I have the code here. For example, my end-to-end tests usually look like this. So let's look in RoboSim. I have like 3 apps which use the same pattern of end-to-end tests, like let's say collision handling. And the collision handling basically is a external application that only sends messages to the simulator through a TCP protocol. Let's see for some examples. So wait for lines, blah 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 blah. And this one is too complicated, but for example, look, I send messages like this. It's like a JSON kind of format, and you say entity spawn, and I think you have a bunch of entity add component, you have move, we have some special ones which you don't need to send as JSON. Maybe let's look at an easier one. So maybe connect and move. Is it simpler? Like you do connect, get state, move, help. So you have like a bunch of things, and all of these are simply interacted through like some port, which you know, the server. I have this connection manager, I think. Yeah, I have this connection manager, which is basically kind of what I'm trying to build today, but in a more generic form, because I think this one has some baggage. And this one is a bit more complicated. So for example, the messages are handled through message paths. I have this special send packet, receive packet, which is like yet another thing. And I'm not trying to maybe get rid, or maybe, I don't know, maybe we can see how to make RoboSim use this as well, because the more modular things you have, the better. The more things you have in like your own application rather than something generic is a lot of coupling that you add. And even though you're trying to have like this perfect modularity, you still need some sort of behaviors. How can I add to restring block list? Yes. No, let's start deleting like those people. Go run guild. Can I reboot? All right, so this is what I'm trying to build, and I've done this a bunch of times before. So for example, in the current application that I'm doing, which is this visual graph navigation, let's graph visualize. I have such an application where I have like a graph, and I have this 3D viewer that I keep seeing, and you know, I have this command here, which I can say load graphs graph for.json. So let's look how it changes. Right, so I loaded a different graph, and then I can say load graph graph for connect on or connected. I don't remember. It's on. Okay, it's not like that. Load graph for connected. Yeah, and I load another one. So all of this can happen. But there is one problem with it, is that when I'm trying to do an end-to-end test, like when I see this, all of these are like images. You can click on them. Okay. That's a small issue. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I will just solve that. Anyway, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like make end-to-end tests for this app, and then I've had the same issue with MiniPaint, which has like this kind of end-to-end app. And there is also another topic here, is that agents, you know, you want them to interact with your app. No. Yes, I'm trying to basically extract this in a different small library that is self-contained and that I can reuse everywhere. So maybe even in RoboSim, I'll have to see exactly, because RoboSim is a bit more special. But for the Paint app and for this Graph Visualizer app, I can simply, yeah, because in all of them, I have this kind of supported commands, kind of dictionary that I have to like provide here, and then I have this thread, and I think all of this can be replicated. So in RoboSim, as you see, I have this command manager, connection manager. So I already have a bunch of things that are a bit better, but then when it comes to the protocol itself, I think I do this protocol, so the connection manager, it's not the most straightforward thing. Right, and as you can see, like I do a bunch of manual stuff. So what I'm saying is that is not the most ergonomic one. So what I'm trying to see is, can I make a standalone library here, which I will just reuse. That's like the task of today. So let's start simply by making another project, and then I will start like importing new things. So yeah, literally just a single file. So I will say, what do I say here? Actually, maybe I should make it. How do I call it? Like, what can I do here? Yeah, that, how do I call it? Like connection. I don't know how to call it. I don't know how to call it, to be honest. Connection. Let's call it just connection. File connection. Yeah, like this. There should be a single file, which I call, it's literally like file. There you go. Okay. Right, so let's say file connection. File simple connection manager for UI. Okay, like Jochen. Right. Cool. So I have this. So what do we want? We want like a array yeah, we want to have array lib because we want to test on window. So yeah, let's, we already have the right environment. That's great. So let's start importing array lib as RL, and you know, for array lib we need to do window. Graphics, maybe even graphics, but it doesn't matter. And you do while not window should close. You do clear background, and you do I need a bunch of things. So this needs to be code. This needs to be 100, font size 20, color. That's it. Not it. Oh, I need the title. Connection. The platform doesn't support blah blah blah. What do you want? Where is my oh, you need to have the following. There you go. I have like hi, you have a small window. So this is like git. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Oh my god, there is a git. What? That's interesting. always make a Git, just because it's such a nice way to develop things. Cool. So we have a Git repository. We have like a hello world thing. So now let's start with what we want to do. So what we want to do is the following. We want to have like a TCP server through which we can like write arbitrary text, and that will be read by the raylib thread, which is the main thread, because raylib must run on the main thread because of OpenGL. And then you want that message to be passed to the raylib handler, so basically the main thread. And we want to be able to also respond back, because it's important to have a message and respond kind of thing, because you know the window doesn't respond without actually being called. So let me denote this also so that I can clearly see. So I moved the wrong window, but it's good because that's the one I need the chat as well. So if you want to do this, right? So this is what we want to achieve. The raylib app is the following. You have this is the app, right? They have the main thread. The main thread. Yeah, and this is where raylib lives, and this is, you know, the while loop and so on. So this is the main, but you want your messages to come here in some sort of a buffer, and you want your messages to come from a different thread. Basically, you have like a listener here that runs on its own right, and then you have a buffer here that sends here things, you know, then you get like the main loop, and then you get some messages back. That's kind of the process, and then you get this kind of interaction. Yeah, on RoboSim you have like this concept of persistent threads, but I think we should have a non-persistent thing here. Maybe not. And to provide like the right tools. So anyway, this is what we're trying to do, and basically this is a secondary thread. So this is a listener, so this is another thread. This is a thread. Okay. We're trying to achieve something like this. It's important that this is a TCP, because I keep having issues. So for example, right now, and this is why I started this, in the visualizer, in the visual thing that I use here, I don't have this is not a thread. Is an actual thing, so I can write help here and it will just tell me. This is convenient for like manual things, but I need to see if I can support this case. Maybe for this I need like a secondary thread. Maybe I have like a standard import thread here. I'll have to think about it, which is like yet another something like this. I don't know. I need to think about this. But the problem is this approach is not very good for end-to-end apps. So this is what I'm trying to actually solve now, the end-to-end part. And then we'll see if we can like generalize this, but the idea is that we should have like a standardized process for it. Because right now I keep writing the same code like a bunch of ways, and it's not like very ergonomic. All right, so this is working now. This is a complete denial of service. So annoying, actually. All right, actually, let me come back. Think of protein cooking. So let's copy a bit of code from here. In fact, let's just use that as an example. This needs to be a different thread. But not everything needs to be on a different thread. Just the no? Still trying to, okay, I see. So it starts the thread, it starts the socket on the main thread. This one is pointless. I mean, I will do it at the very end. And this sock. Ah, no. But then I like a new thread. I forgot the thread. Yeah, like a thread. So equals threading dot thread. Oh, target equals, I think CLI listener is a good name, maybe, I don't know. Music stop? Just stop. Maybe you couldn't handle the music. I run my music on my phone, so you know the stream doesn't like suck. It can get like copyright strike, yeah. Hey you. All right. Okay, so how am I handling this? I think it needs to be a while true loop, but I forgot exactly how do you go while dots. I don't know, maybe it's a while true. TCP listen. It's a while true. Okay, so the server accept. I can literally just copy this. what's args here? Oh, because I started a new thread here. Okay, this is the part I shouldn't do. I don't think I should start a new thread here. No, I think I should just go with this thread. Actually, it's a different thread. It's a different socket. Huh. Oh, that means once we accept, we cannot accept the new one. No. But channel, we have some. Channel is just a pair of keys. Okay, okay. And I think that means I can do the following. I can do netcat localhost for the connected. That's all, because then I just kill it. Very interesting though. Why is this not working? Hmm. You see, like it breaks for no reason actually. I think it's because of close, no? Is this what they're trying to tell? Oh, it totally is. Like, oh, I just wanted to like this D. Okay. Okay, I think I fixed it. So it needs to be a daemon, and I also need to put close window here. Maybe one. Correct. Okay. Okay, so let's see if I can like, okay, so it accepts something, and then I think I need to have like another while loop here. While to read. Path size, I don't know, -1. I think you can put here -1. Hmm. Ah, okay, because I have this rec wall. Okay. Epic. Hmm. Hi. Oh, okay. So channel needs to be like two queues. I don't even. I think I just need to do it like this. Self. Should be like self to main to TCP equals queue. I think I had like a clear. I have a lock. A lock. Okay, and this needs to go back to, so it should be client extend. Rest. It has to be like this. All right. Yeah, maybe I need to put them yet. Yeah, maybe something like, so let's make something that I thought of and I never did. So let's just do something like put them yet. That. So you put some data, right? Get back some. All of this can be like straight up. Oh, and I think I can use a okay. Very good. We call it resp equals what? Channel dot put then get. Let's call it. Okay. 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 Handle client require blah blah blah. How the fuck is this? Handle client missing one require. Okay. Doesn't like this syntax or what? Oh, really needs to be a single one. Go to the handle client. Oh, handle client. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, it returns back. Oh, because I need to do put and get. Okay. Okay, well, this just works. Okay, I think I have something, so all right, so let's say initial class is class of channel and listening thread. Cool. So now let's start making the actually let's start making a small thread, because right now all I'm doing is I'm putting back the data. I'm not so where's the logic? There is no logic. Let's go making channel dot client dot send rest. Wait, no, that's fine. Oh, because I do TCP. Okay, so it needs to be main to TCP. So now it should crash. Not crash, but it should like not work. Say hi, and you wait 10 seconds and then it dies. Because you need a handler and you don't have a handler. For 10 seconds, yeah, there we go. Now this, it wasn't killed. Why is this not killed? Q.empty. What line is this? On 55. Yeah, I think it's right. Close. Okay, and it was closed. Great. I can connect again. Blah. Connected. I don't see the message though. Where is the data? Where is blah? Hey, it died again. 2.4. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's interesting. I want to clear the channel. That's cute. I don't expect it. I think I want to do this. Here. Ah, there's no clear. And to pop. Get. No, wait. I have to do some crap like this. Expect Q. Hi. Wait 10 seconds. It will get disconnected after 10 seconds. There you go. Cool. Blah. There you go. Blah. Now just wait. This doesn't do anything. It's disconnected. Gets disconnected. Ah, it's connected. Yeah. Okay. Now I can close this. And yeah, that's fine. Okay. Maybe like but I think this should be just tick bytes, tick bytes. It doesn't okay, I think this should work now. So A, and you wait. Good. B. Cool. Okay. Nice. Okay, so let's maybe also turn this into a class. I think it was like that. So it should be something like, I don't even know how to call it, like connection manager. Is this a good? Um, yeah, I may need to like redesign a bit these classes for specific use cases, but I think this is good enough. So I will get rid of all. What else do I need to put? Maybe I need to put a channel. I think I need to put a channel. Like a channel from outside. Yeah, I think I need to do all of these amazing things. I need to start, which is this thing. Yeah, maybe I need to do article. What's that? Intolerable ending. Connection manager listen. Proverchio non viene. Hmm. Okay, so this is like the infrastructure part. Into the CLI part, which is the column. So let's say how it is looking. You need to have like a price catch. All right, so there's possibilities. Oh, because I need to answer back. Yeah, to answer back. Channel and the TCP put to be a bytes, right? Okay. Actually, I think I can do that. You can see I can now update that. So this is basically the handler. And I think I want to make something that is a bit like the channel. Why can't the channel be inside? Yeah, so maybe I think I need to make like another class, which is this class UI CLI UI Clippy weekly UI weekly UI CLI manager weekly manager. Mhm. Should be this sheet data print data. Oh, it should be annealed, I think. Oh, actually, no, it's fine. But with exit. Okay, so I think that's all. And I think look how nice this is. Just a CLI manager, restart, you get some message, do something with it. Maybe you can even do some shit like this. Thinking a little bit stripping. Ported commands is interesting because it's like I'm a bit tired. Ugh, a bit tired. But this code is not completely correct. it should be like handle one comment. Handle one comment. This comment plus values. God, so we have, wait. Ah, fuck, so I need to do x dot split. Oh, it's supposed to be like this. Oh, cool. All right, so we have to do something. Message air equals. Ah, funky. So it just needs to be plus. Huh. This guy turned. Oh. So, channel dot. Cell dot. Unknown comment. Nice. And backslash some. Oh wow. has to be non come Text Lala. You fucking go. Fucking A. Oh my god, so much code just for this. But hey, I'm making this library. Everything will be just there. Set text should be like set text 3. Uh, Okay. I think it makes sense. This is part of the app, and everything else is part of the API. Tuple. For text. Data to data. Yeah, to respond otherwise. Clear all cool. So now for the final act. Cool. Ah, a mistake. Anyway, so go on. For max. You can do some shit like this, right? So, fine. If only it's really text. Oh, it's all. But how do I close initially? I think it's something probably. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's correct because this is a bug. It should work like that. That's the first thing it wanted. It should work like that. The fact it doesn't work, it's a bug on our side because we do, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, if that works, that's good. Cool. So this is why I use this is why I use an LLM. Because it can test your app so much faster. This is why you create all of this. This is like a code that you would use. This is basically kind of like an MCP enabler for your UI app. So your UI app in Braille or whatever other UI library will be able to be interacted with through this thing. And you just need to basically make sure that you implement handlers for anything you would be able to do through the UI as well. But this is the entire boilerplate, such that you can have just 2 lines here and everything simply just works. Because, you know, Python, well, you don't even need more than that. Like that, plus the handler, which is app specific, right? This is the handling. Handler, like it's basically it's beautiful. Let's make a small GitLab repository just for this. UI CLI communication manager. TCP weekly manager. Yeah. Oh my god, it created main. Fucking. Oh, that's such a bad. How do you even change that? Branches, but wow, that's so bad. The branches, but it's not here. It's somewhere else. I need to. Can't protect, I just want to get rid of it. Okay, can I get rid of it somehow? Branches. How do I get rid of it? So many, I mean, this UI is not good. Like, oh god, default. Default, branch defaults. No, get the fuck out. One small mistake, I swear to God, one small mistake. Anyway, small break, and then I will make like a readme. I will split this in different, in like a main and a public library, public API library kind of thing, and maybe add some tests. But and maybe port it back to the visual graph thing. But all of this like an entire set of things I need to do. And I need a small break before that. Good. We're back.
Bye bye.